Hi everyone and welcome back to another Wonderlands video. So in this one we're gonna be breaking down the huge patch for Wonderlands that should be live for everyone. So let's jump into it, guys. So quick reminder, today is the first day of the roadmap for the season pass. So that means the first DLC should be releasing in about 2 hours from now. So let's go back to the patch. So in this patch there will be so much stuff to cover. So obviously I'm not gonna go through everything here. I'm only gonna highlight the best of them, and I'm gonna leave in the description down below the link for the DLC thing and the patch notes, so if you want to check them out, it will be down there. And as always, there will be the weekly rotation event for the featured run in the Chaos Chambers, and this week should feature Lens and the Frost King. So like I said, there's a crazy amount of things to cover in this one. So the first thing being the lucky dice are now tracked per profile instead as per character. They've also allowed the Fate Makers and their pets to be renamed at any quick change stations, so like all time, it's great. The big thing from this patch, we now get an increase of the Chaos tier of 15 levels, so that means we can now reach the level 35, and with that comes a new kind of rarity which is called the Primordial Gear, which should be above the Volatile Gear, and it should be dropping only on Chaos 35, and the volatile should be way more common now. So for the Chaos Chambers, they've also increased the spawn rate of the enemies to increase the density overall in those chambers. So there's also an extremely good one, which is the Moon Orb system reworked, meaning that prior to this patch, the economy wasn't that great. You weren't able to carry a lot of them, and it was too expensive, meaning that you were often breaking your weapons by pushing the real thing too far. And thanks to all those changes, it should now be fixed. So they fixed the loot luck UI that was sometimes fluctuating, and it wasn't that great, so it should be fixed. And my favorite one so far that I had to spot for you guys, which is the troll that will make no sound while vomiting, that should be fixed. I don't know for you guys, but I'm sure it's gonna be game changing. And to move on to something a bit sad, because I know it's gonna upset most of you guys, myself included, but the bug on the Buffmeister that was calculating the damage of your other spell when using it on the spell shot is now fixed. So they've also said upon doing so that it should not stop the ice packs from doing damage, so this is nice. So let's finish on a good note, guys. They've increased Dreadwind's damage as it scales with higher levels by 28%, so this is great. And now the big one, the Clawbringer. They've increased the damage radius of Cleansing Flames melee damage, removed the cooldown on the Storm Smite skill, so this is nice. They've also increased Storm Smite damage as it scales with higher levels by 50%. This is crazy. I hope it's gonna make it that strong. They've improved the targeting for Storm Smite, and also removed Storm Smite's delay between the puddle and the lightning bolt. So that's it for today, guys. Don't forget the DLC that should be live very soon. I hope you'll have an amazing weekend, and yeah, see you in the next one. Take care, and much love, guys.